Hey guys, it's Anthony Kagigari here, and normally it's a type of video that I wouldn't do. I usually stay within the gaming hemisphere. I usually talk about things related to like game reviews or just, you know, this is my basically VOD channel uh, where I just post my stuff for Twitch. But I felt like this was actually kind of important. So within the last few days, Twitch has been having issues with the filters for especially sexual themes. It's been basically targeting very yes, female VTubers, and it's been very heavy-handed with that approach. There have been multiple warnings, multiple bans, multiple unbans. Some people are still banned because of it, and I know someone personally who is actually affected by one of those heavy-handed warnings, and uh, it just seems very strange. But then you have this, which came out 8 hours ago, and I tried to report on it 4 hours ago, but my audio was bugged, and there was really no way to um, fix the video, so I'm redoing it. It says here, Ironmouse's YouTube account has been terminated. This follows the blocking of her VOD channel due to the copyright strikes that could have been used to obtain her personal information. Now, in this case, it is the tale as old as time. It's copyright strikes related, and usually when it comes to copyright strike related stuff, especially when it involves a VOD channel of someone that typically uh, wouldn't have that many copyright strikes, uh, just based off of what I know from Ironmouse, this is probably a false copyright claim. And the problem is, well, most people would say, well, just, an ignorant person might just say, well, just give them the information that they need and they can resolve the copyright strike. But the problem is if this is a fake one and it's someone that she knows is possibly harassing her, or she knows that like she has a stalker, um, and they do this kind of thing, the person who uh, claims the copyright, this case the faker, uh, so they get the information as well as YouTube. So they get your personal information. That way they can decide whether to hash things out, um, you know, within just YouTube, or if they want to take you to court, they need that information. And normally, that's the purpose that it provides. But in this case, or in many cases when it comes to false claims, it's just a way to harass people. And so I can see why she didn't want to give out her information. Um, and I mean, this may have nothing to do with it, but after all the stuff that's been happening on Twitch, I wouldn't want to give out my personal information either. Even if there was no other issues involved, because it seems like for whatever reason these big platforms like YouTube and Twitch are coming after VTubers, specifically right now female VTubers, and uh, if it's not Twitch or YouTube or someone at Twitch or YouTube, it seems like a community specifically is. So it's a very scary thing. And if you know Ironmouse's story, I don't know the specifics of her story, but I know that she has a Imuno deficiency that is genetic. Now, I don't specifically have that, but I was immunodeficient when I went through chemo for a white blood count cancer. Gosh, try to say that 5 times fast. I had leukemia as a kid. I had acute lymphoblastic leukemia, is what they call it now, but back when I had it, it was called acute lymphocytic leukemia. And so I know what it's like, not personally for my entire life, but for those 3 years, I know what it was like to be stuck in a room. You couldn't be around your mom, your dad. You couldn't be around your brothers, sisters. You couldn't be around anyone. Doctors, if they came in, nurses, if they came in, they were full gear, full body, uh, mask, gloves, everything. Um, my white blood count was in the hundreds of thousands. If you don't know, that's very, very low. Most humans have anywhere from, I think it's 3.2 to 3.6 million white blood cells. Hundreds of thousands, bad. That's, uh, you get if someone sneezes in your direction, your life is in serious danger. So I understand that from a smaller part of my life's point of view. I obviously have been in remission for a long time, so I am, you know, done with that part of my life, and I'm very fortunate in that way. I've never had to deal with it my whole life like Ironmouse has, but to get a source of happiness from streaming, and then have another a backup for those videos, or to make another source of income because life is scary, or to even just have another way to put out content because you don't know what's going to happen today, tomorrow, the next day. But to have one of those things taken away just because of someone trying to mess with that is a very terrifying thing. Whether it's money, whether it's just reaching another target audience, where it's just having your stuff on another platform just in case. And so I cannot imagine how sad, how annoying, and how terrible it feels to have that happen. And the worst part is as a VTuber myself, like I said, they're currently targeting specifically female VTubers with these kind of things, like the with the Twitch sexual themes thing, filter thing, and with this copyright claim attack against Ironmouse. But who knows when it could expand to all VTubers, which would include me. And who knows how many people that will be affected in total will be just small people who cannot defend themselves. For the time being, except for my one friend that I know personally that has been in this situation, most of them have been pretty big streamers, big content creators that have been able to speak out and get their word out and get the situation fixed with enough, hey, what's going on here? Let's get this figured out. This is not cool. But not everybody is going to be that way. And the fact that, like, we're even having this conversation about Ironmouse of all people. If you don't know, Ironmouse is the highest concurrent active. Basically, she has the highest congruent. This is so hard to say. I'm so sorry. she has the most active, congruent Twitch subscribers on Twitch. So, these are people who are active. They're all subscribed to her on Twitch at the same time. Highest on Twitch globally. It's not even a question. And so to have this happen to her and then be this small fry like myself, or to see this trend of, female VTubers getting attacked, it's very scary for all of us. Um, I know that there's some cases already where there have been warnings or bans, at least for Twitch, on the filter side of things, and it makes me scared for all of us. But anyways, I want to know what you guys think. Um, is there somewhere that uh, we can go? Is there some kind of support system that we can create to combat this? Um, what do you think? If you're part of the VTuber community as a person who just watches or chats, or if you're a content creator yourself, what do you think the the options are here in this situation? Because two of the biggest platforms are struggling to deal with systems that they created to protect people, and someone's abusing that power to protect. Whether it's someone who's intentionally doing it within YouTube and Twitch, or whether it's a community targeting specific people and misusing it like a mass report for Twitch, and just going after specific people with copyright strikes on YouTube. Is there another way that VTubers can fight back? Is there a way for us to protect ourselves? Because I doubt that this is going to be a self-contained incident where it just affects a few people and then it's over. So, I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. Um, anyways, thank you for listening. Have a good one. Bye.